In the 1970s, a turbulent era in Jamaica gave rise to one of the most feared and notorious criminal organizations, the Shower Posse. Founded by Lester Lloyd Coke, better known as Jim Brown, the group earned its name by showering their enemies with bullets, leaving behind a trail of bloodshed. What many didn't know was that the Shower Posse wasn't just a gang. They were deeply intertwined with Jamaican politics. During the fierce elections of the 1980s, political leaders often looked the other way as the gang's violent tactics helped secure votes, blending crime with political power. As their influence grew, the Shower Posse expanded beyond Jamaica's shores, becoming one of the largest drug trafficking organizations in the world. Their reach spread to cities like Miami, New York, and Toronto, flooding these areas with crack cocaine and building a multi-million-dollar empire. Following Jim Brown's death, his son, Christopher Dudas Coke, took over the empire. Dudas wasn't just a feared criminal. He was seen by many as a community hero. While he continued the gang's violent legacy, he also used his power to provide for the people of Tivoli Gardens, creating a bizarre duality of terror and benevolence. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, the streets of Kingston became a war zone. The Shower Posse fought brutal turf wars with rival gangs, leading to countless deaths. Entire neighborhoods were torn apart, with both gang members and innocent civilians caught in the deadly crossfire. By the mid-2000s, the US government had Dudas Coke in their sights, accusing him of running one of the largest drug and arms trafficking networks. What followed was an international manhunt that sent shockwaves through Jamaica and the Jamaican diaspora in the US. When the Jamaican government agreed to extradite Dudas to the US, it triggered a violent uprising in his stronghold, Tivoli Gardens. What followed was a full-scale military siege as Dudas's loyalists barricaded the streets. The bloody confrontation left dozens dead, and the country reeling from the aftermath. After months of unrest, Dudas Coke was finally captured in 2010 in one of the most bizarre ways, disguised in a wig and women's clothing as he attempted to flee Kingston. His extradition to the United States marked the downfall of the once mighty Shower Posse. With Dudas imprisoned, the power of the Shower Posse began to wane, though the gang no longer held the same influence. Remnants of its operation still lurked in the shadows, a reminder of the terror they once inflicted on Jamaica and beyond. Today, the legacy of the Shower Posse lives on in infamy. They were criminals, but to some they were protectors. Their story serves as a dark chapter in Jamaica's history, a cautionary tale of power, politics, and the bloody consequences of corruption.